Hi, my name is Day, and for my DA, I want to do little short form videos about Wollongong, about like possible little places that could.
Just all.
I don't know, I don't want to say tourist attractions because it's not. Wollongong isn't that touristy of a town.
But like places to go and hang out, things to
Yeah,
do.
like just places in Wollongong that would be like a good place to just know about if you're like a resident or you're visiting briefly. Like maybe certain good cafes or good coffee shops or like where places for public transport is that are used a lot by locals. And just like stuff like that might bring more attention to the Wollongong area.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, cool.
I could potentially expand it to maybe like Shahar or something. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Don't worry about it, man. Now, my name is Jake. My current idea for my DA would be to get like thrifted clothing and then like kind of just upscale them or like modify them to be more towards my style or something that I would like wearing, just to recycle. And
Okay, cool. My name is Jess,
My name is Sarncha.
and together our DA is studying viral media and what makes a video go viral, specifically on TikTok.
So we're going to be like sort of comparing similar videos with different sounds and hashtags and seeing how the different influence changes the factors of the DA and things like that, and see if it's like depends on the audio or the sound and which one can make a video go more viral, pretty much.
Okay, my name is Anne-Marie. My DA is a TikTok account that uses AI to forecast future fashion trends that might be coming in, so it can help its audience to stay ahead of trends. I do visual videos that are engaging. I try and use hashtags that are relevant for now and like in the fashion world. It just combines AI and social media.
How far in the future? Like
good
just
question.
this year or in the next 10 years?
I just do, like currently right now, I'm just doing for like next year's summer. So I'll put into like AI saying what do we predict or what do you predict to see in summer 2026? And are we going to be seeing like repeats of fashion from like the 90s or the 2000s, or is something totally new coming in? So I'm doing it like that, but that's a good question because I do want to eventually do like 10 years down the track. But I found that when I tried to do that now, it shows a bit too futuristic where I'm like, I doubt that in 10 years people are going to be wearing capes with massive head bobbly things on them. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
No, I feel like AI has enough data to go now, like not far in the future, but when you go like very far, it's just like it's just making
too
shit
much.
up.
So I just do it like by seasons, and it bases it off like what influencers are wearing, what we're seeing on runway as well. Like it does streetwear and runway.
Street, like runway is kind of hard because they always have just the wackiest outfits on.
Well, yeah. I find that like those videos that I've posted for runway are not really that like interesting because people are just kind of like, it's whatever. But the streetwear videos definitely get a lot more engagement.
So have you posted a lot already?
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I've posted a couple of videos.
What's been like the reaction? Have you gotten like many views or comments and stuff?
It really depends on like the time that I post my videos. So I asked in Discord, I was like, how do you figure out what time is the best? And someone replied and said that in settings you can go in there and find out what time frame is best for your account personally. So I did that, and mine's like, yeah, nighttime. So, and also hashtags really help boost as well. I get a lot more views than likes. I feel like the liking culture on social media in general right now is really lacking. No one really cares to double tap the screen.
a lot of people I've noticed are like scared to like it if no one else has liked it.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, the video engagement is pretty much up and down.
I suppose you guys will be the perfect test.
I know.
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
How do you guys test your DA? Like, how do you find out what hashtags are the best? How do you find out all that information that you need to?
So we've been posting, or we have like a posting schedule where we will post TikToks of like doing like fit checks or certain things using different hashtags, or like changing like maybe the sound or the different time of posting, and then analysing like in the settings how the engagement and stuff is going.
And then do you tell the audience like what the answers are, like, or
Not necessarily. I feel like it's more of like an investigation on our part. It's essentially the same video. Like the idea is to kind of like change factors so that we can keep as many things the same as possible, so you can see what made the video do better. So like we could use the same sound with the same video, the same hashtags, but post it at a different time and see what the difference in views, likes, comments, all of that, like engagement, or like change the hashtags, add a hashtag, use a different sound, that sort of stuff, like changing it over time to see what.
So we can pinpoint like the
we can
specific
pinpoint
aspect.
specifically what.
do you find that like which is like the biggest factor, time or hashtags, or like
Was
what's
it even just too early to say?
so far?
I would probably say like investigating like other people's and like looking at other things and doing stuff, like I would say time is like a huge factor.
Okay, that's what
'Cause
I
you've gotta
found
put in,
too.
like, okay, when do people like sit on TikTok when they're in bed at night?
Yes.
Like, and that sort of thing. So you got to think like, but also you got to think about different time zones. Whereas like
Yeah.
America is like a huge, like Europe, America, huge TikTok cultures,
Yes.
and they're in the different time zones.
Yeah.
So it really depends on the content as well, like what we're posting.
Do you, like, what kind of videos? Like, you said you post a fit check before. Like, do you post just a fit check with, like, different captions? Or,
Yeah,
like,
with like
what,
different hashtags. And
So is that the video you decided on
Yeah.
as the
Yeah.
control?
what kind of hashtags do you use?
We've got on the one that we posted recently, I think it was just the two, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was just the two.
So hashtag for you page, and then hashtag XYZBCA, which is like the one that people use to go onto the for you page. So they're kind of like the two basic ones. And then once we do the week where we change, or like the post that we change the hashtag specifically, we were thinking of like adding like hashtag fit check underneath it, or hashtag fashion, or like something like that.
Yeah.
So we can pinpoint if that had an impact on the engagement.
Yeah, and the location we change as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So like the last one I posted, like I did the location as Sydney, and then the next one I'll post, I'll do it as Wollongong and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to see exactly.
So
what changes.
I've heard, I'm not sure if this is entirely true, but apparently, like, Instagram and like stuff where you post reels or like short form content, they'll try to push it to people like like in the same area as you're located, and then if it's good, it like pushes it out a bit more.
I would say that that's like sort of true, because like on the me and Jess made a different account, like nothing to do with our personal accounts or anything, and it come across like my friend's For You page. And he was like, what the hell is this account? Like, I didn't know you had a second account. Like, and I was like, oh, it's just one of my DAs. And like, but like he had no correlation to that account whatsoever, but it ended up on his For You page. And he doesn't like fashion or anything like that. And it ended up on his For You page. So I would say that there's like a little bit of truth to that.
Did he like it?
Yeah, he liked it.
Well, that's good. That's engagement.
Yeah.
All right. How about you?
Well, I don't know. For mine, I have not done nearly as much work as you guys clearly have, because you're already posting. I haven't.
I haven't started either, mate.
Yeah, I still need to like buy the clothes and stuff. I do foresee some potential problems. Or like one of them, I was discussing in the Discord with some other people also doing tangible media, or where like they said that the DA needs to have like some social value, and like I won't lie, I'm making something tangible kind of because I just want to. I want to learn how to do it.
Something you're interested in.
Yeah, I'm interested in it. I would just kind of want to have the things I make. And so working in the aspect of, this has social value as like a digital artifact is a little difficult. I think someone did mention that possibly making it almost as an educational thing, so making some corresponding like educational aspect, whether it be like a video being like, this is how I made this thing, or I don't know, just a Google Doc of all the tips I found. Something to make it like an educational piece where I can keep my things, but then also do that is possibly a way of fixing that problem. And the other problem I couldn't foresee is just like I don't know how to sew or stuff yet. I'm hoping to learn, but like if I find it really fucking difficult, it's gonna be interesting what I'm actually gonna make for the DA. But it doesn't really seem like we actually have to submit a DA for an assessment, so maybe it doesn't matter how scuffed it is as long as I learned something from it.
You could like document your process of you actually learning how to make the clothes, and that would be engaging for people who want to do it as well. And whatever tips and tricks that you learn through yourself, you're sharing it with an audience.
Yeah.
So that's educational because they're learning off of you.
Yeah, that was kind of the idea.
Yeah.
Like maybe I could like post it on social media or something, but like I don't know.
I reckon that'd be great for TikTok because you could do like quick 60-second videos. Like, I mean, I feel like TikTok is a lot easier to get reach like engagement than Instagram.
100%.
Like
Yeah.
Instagram has really gone downhill. TikTok is definitely the new thing, and it's easier through hashtags and everything.
Yeah, and maybe I could learn some tips on how to make it engaging from you guys.
Yeah.
You can teach me all the
The
shit of
first three
like.
seconds are the most important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are the most important part of the video.
Yeah, I'd say TikTok is definitely like. Sorry if we've already moved on, but with the TikTok thing, getting like more engagement, that's definitely true. One of my friends like posts on TikTok and on Instagram Reels a lot, and he gets like engagement on Reels, but he has like TikToks with like over millions of views, and he is like maybe like have tens of thousands of views on Reels, so it's.
Yeah, it's a major difference.
I feel like a lot more people are using TikTok now than Reels.
I don't know one person that doesn't have it.
I think
don't.
it appeals a lot.
Well, you don't.
No,
guys
I
have
don't.
it?
I don't use TikTok.
Yeah,
Neither.
well, okay.
I think it appeals a lot to the younger generation.
Yeah.
Like, I have a little brother, and like he's like, why do you post on Instagram? Like, I just don't understand. He's like, you can just post on TikTok.
Yeah,
He's like,
okay,
I
that's
just don't
interesting.
understand. He's like he like grills me because he's like, Instagram, you should have a profile but no posts.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what my
That's the
that's
new
what my
thing
sister
I've
says
seen.
too.
Yeah,
They
you
just
How's
should
your
post
sister?
highlights.
Yeah, and he's
How
like,
is your
he
sister?
has like a few highlights of like him
15.
skateboarding.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
And he's like, he's like,
That's
it's
so
not.
weird to
He's
me.
like, TikToks are okay, but like Instagram's like not okay.
It's like how we see old people with
Okay,
Facebook.
Mum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, oh my God.
No, there's no way
We're the old
Instagram.
people now.
Instagram's going the way of Facebook. That's crazy.
My sister grills me so much because I post like quite a lot, and my sister's like, "Why are you posting?" And
I know it's
she's
like not
irritated.
cool to post.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay.
That's weird.
All right, and then you want to finish off with any problems you found in your.
If I'm being completely honest, I'm like you. I haven't done much research. I just kind of figured it out like 2 days ago. What I was going to do. It took me a while to like just figure out what I'm going to do. I'm struggle with like making decisions like that. But
I feel like it's a good idea because, like, even for just you could focus on purely like UOW students that don't live in Wollongong or didn't live in like the Southern Shire or something that's close. Because like
Yeah, I would love
knowing
that. I'm from like 6 hours away. I would love to see something like that.
Mm.
so someone
Would it more be
highlighting.
like review based, or like what type of content are you creating about like you're finding these places, these like social whatever places? Is it more like a review form? Are you like, or are you talking to people about it? What like form is it going to take?
I was kind of thinking more in the like review form.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like, if I'm being honest, I'm not the most like social person, so it might be a bit out of my boundary. But I could potentially work up the confidence to like go into stores and talk to their like management team and just like, I don't want to say like investigating or something, but like just learn about what they think of their business and try to like just make a video about it, just showing their business. I figured it could be nice. Do you reckon I should like interview people just
Well,
around?
I was going to
Wollongong?
say, if you're not the most social person, what you could do is say you're going to do like a cafe or something like that, like a big cafe in Wollongong. I'm not from here, so I don't know one, but you could like ask the management team, like, can I take a few like aesthetic videos and stuff like that to promote your cafe just for my DA? Make a TikTok video of like little photos, videos and stuff like that, and do a voiceover of what their like best qualities are. Like, you don't need to ask them. You can just say what you found through your own research or your own review.
Just on experience.
Yeah,
just,
your
you can
experience
just go
there.
there,
Yeah,
like
that's a
document
really
a little
good
bit,
idea.
Yeah,
and
there's
then speak
definitely
about it after.
value in that. There's definitely
Yeah.
value in that.
Just review all of your favourite places and say, I really like this about this place and this is really cool here. Like, even things to like, oh, the lighting, or like, look at this
Yeah.
wall, it's cool. Or,
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, like, if you're just doing like cool places around, you could even just like I don't know, find like a nice area at the beach, like somewhere just in nature that's like really cool to sit at. It doesn't have to be necessarily reviews if you don't want them to, because you could also just be like, I'm just highlighting.
Well, that's why I picked the topic. I wanted to keep it broad so I could just have a lot to work with and just like build off that.
And even just amongst us five, it seems that like this is something that would get a lot of value out of, because a lot of people don't come here and then come to uni, and like it would be nice to know where good places are.
Can't wait to post for it to get like 10 views.
No, don't worry.
But even for people who just like want to do like a weekend getaway, even if they're from Sydney, like just like a day trip, like it's really hard to just Google places now because everything's so broad and you're like, oh, I don't actually know what's good. So people actually really do go to TikTok and use it as Google for things like this, like cafes,
100%.
restaurants, beaches. I do that.
Yeah, I do.
Do you reckon I should expand to different platforms? Like people, the millennials and like older, they use Facebook more. My mum definitely uses a lot of like Facebook rather than TikTok or Instagram. Do you reckon I should branch out to that?
Well, it depends who you really want your audience, like your main audience to be.
Or it's just like everyone.
Well, I think when you're just starting, it'd probably be easier to pick a particular audience and focus on them, because generally...
I know there's a lot of research, especially with Gen Z and Gen Alpha. There's a lack, like you could do a lot of research with the lack of third like spaces. We've got our homes, we've got like school or like work or something, but like that third place. And I think if you like focus on that, like you're talking about, you know, cafes or places to hang out or be like social with people, there's a lot of like research recently I found into like the lack of that, and that you could really focus on like, oh, this generation struggles with this, my videos are targeted towards these people, or like I've done research on this, my videos are targeted towards these people that need these spaces or like are looking for these social areas, if that helps. I don't know.
Are you guys uploading your TikToks or Reel to your like WordPress document?
Well, could you just link your account, surely?
Link your account? Okay.
Because like
Yeah, you just link.
I mean, you possibly could just like upload the whole video, but like I don't see why you couldn't just like put a screenshot of the video and then just put a link under it. Like if you want to watch it, here it is.
Yeah, that'd probably be a lot.
Oh, we still need to do that. Yeah.
We were thinking of like a memory swap. So the concept is a social app where users can swap their memories or experiences as short immersive AR/VR clips. And the speculative angle is, what if people could experience others' memories, explore identity, consent, and like other people's personal experiences?
I have a few points on that. Sorry, I find this topic interesting. It's like we're talking about like concept for it, like it doesn't actually exist. If we have the technology to go into other people's memories, like how can that change society? Like, for example, like police interrogations, like you could just go into the person's memories and figure it out. But then that brings in more, it would have to be like legal thing. Like, what if there's like a lawyer there who will deny it? Or just like, do you reckon you could steal memories or alter memories?
Yeah, that's like deep and scary.
Yeah.
Because it's like would you ever really feel safe? Like you just wouldn't.
No.
Because like even just the idea that we came up with for like the app, like what would you think that would do for like human empathy to like actually see something from another person's perspective? Like a hopeful version of that is you could go, surely if that was a thing that people just did regularly, you would just gain more understanding of what it's like to be someone else, what the struggles they go through, because you're like in their memories. So you could actually see what life is like for them.
Yeah.
Also, it might like... Do you guys know the debate where it's like we're not seeing this like colours? Everyone sees like different colours. Do you reckon that'll like...
Ooh, that would be fun.
But could you lie about your memories as well? Like, could you project a memory through the app, share it with someone, and it's actually a lie? So you think that you're being empathetic to that person, but that's actually false.
Oh, yeah. What is that? Yeah, like a thought instead of a memory, and it's like you can switch it out.
Because think about like social media, how people like post about their lives, and sometimes you hear about like, oh, it's like a elevated version of their life, so you're like envious of them, but it's not actually real. That could be like an even more extreme version of what already exists.
Yeah, so it actually could be really, really bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say because it is.
It can bring out like so much compassion, but it can also go really, really like
really
left
dark
way, like a really dark path.
There's definitely a lot of ethical issues you run into.
I think
what
we
kind of
create, like,
consent
legal
would you
things.
have? Things that you sign or whatever, like.
Ooh, do you reckon it would be in like first person or third person? Like, do you see it through their eyes, or are you just like spectating?
But then
Or
you
you'd have to
don't-
be through their eyes.
Yeah,
because
it's
like,
like
you
through
don't
their
see your
eyes.
memory
If
from the
you
back of
don't
your head.
see it
You
through
don't-
their eyes, what is the difference then
I
in
have.
watching someone vlog their life?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think
Just-
it'd be through their eyes.
Through their eyes, definitely.
Yeah,
Do you reckon
it's-
you could like feel what they're feeling at the time? Or you just like see.
Yeah, that's because like you would take a different
Do you feel what
mindset.
someone's feeling when you're reading a book? Like, are you like feeling empathetic towards a character, or are you not? Like, I feel like it depends on the
Depends on the
person, the
person.
It's
individual.
tough. It's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
But like I feel like doing even just a speculative DA is hard to say because there's lots of interesting things you can talk about for sure. But like it's just hard to say because like since everything hasn't happened yet, it's hard to like really ground yourself.
Yeah, it would definitely be
Yeah.
challenging to like come up with your journey and like your processes and like link it to like the course and like the outline and all of that, because it would be so big. Like
Yeah.
there's too
Yeah.
much.
Where
There's
would
too
the
much
structure
to
come in to
funnel it.
actually?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it
definitely.
It would lose a lot of its structure, I feel,
Yeah.
because of how broad it is and how many factors would go into something like that.